and Nikina are 18-year-old grizzly bears from Alaska. They are brother and sister. They've been here at the center since they were cubs, and they were orphaned in their first summer. That's very young for a grizzly bear, so they probably would not have survived on their own in the wild without their mother. Grizzly bears typically don't go off on their own until their second summer, at least. Maybe not even their third, not even until their third summer. But these two ended up on somebody's ranch in Delta Junction, Alaska, because their mother had been teaching them to go after chickens. Now, grizzly bears, if they get access to chickens, they're going to be highly motivated to use them as a food source, because grizzly bears are very capable of catching chickens. Despite the fact that these guys kind of look like they're lumbering around and moving slow, they can move very fast when they want to. They're very agile when they're moving quickly as well. So they're capable of catching chickens, and unfortunately, if they get access to them, then they're going to treat this as a highly desirable food source. That's what their mother was doing on this person's ranch, and the ranch owner ended up shooting and killing her in defense of his property. Now, if you head over to Easy Street at any point today, that's that exhibit on the other side of the fence over there, we do offer some suggestions for how you can have chickens on your property in bear country and reduce conflict between people and bears so that bears don't get access to those chickens, don't learn to use that as a food source, and don't put you in a position where you might have to shoot a bear. So, in particular, we strongly recommend fences, especially electrified fences. So, if you're going to have chickens in bear country, we don't recommend you raise free-range chickens like this landowner was doing. But their mother got access to chickens, and she became a problem. She learned to be comfortable getting onto his property, being near people in order to make use of that food source. That's something that happens to a lot of grizzly bears. About 85% of grizzly bears in the wild end up being killed from encounters with people rather than natural causes, and most of those encounters are caused by food sources, getting access to food that we have around us in one way or another. So our bears ended up here because they were removed from the wild after learning behaviors that made them potentially dangerous to people, and in most cases this was because of food that they got access to that people made available to them. So Kobuk and Nikina were brought here after their mother was killed, and we gave them a home here. They've spent their lives here. Kobuk is now working on the container testing program here. That's something that we do to help our bears and to help wild bears. Obviously, it's entertaining for our bears. It's a great form of enrichment. Enrichment is something that we do for our animals, where we give them changes to their habitat that they're going to be motivated to interact with and investigate. But it helps wild bears because somebody has designed this container to be bear resistant, and we are helping them test that. The better people are at making containers that deny wild animals the opportunity to get into foods that we have in human areas, then the fewer conflicts there are going to be between wild bears and people, and the fewer bears that are going to need to be removed from the wild. If you have any questions about Kobuk and Nikina or any of the other animals at the center, I'd be happy to answer those questions. I'm also going to head over to the aviary back that way and give
Zoe. Zoe. Okay.